Hello, folks. Welcome to the Scum Dogs Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and I have another great show planned for us. But while we wait for people to gather in the chat, let me go off and show off some artwork for my own upcoming graphic novel, Scum Dogs. All right, here is my 90s extreme. This is my extreme. This is the variant This is the variant cover of one of my comic books, Scum Dogs. This is the 90s extreme variant cover. Okay. Looks pretty cool, huh? This cover I did to basically harken back to the 90s with the comics back then. It looks pretty good. Now, Scum Dogs, the name of my comic book is, it's all about a parody of 80s cartoons. You're going to see tropes and characters that are very reminiscent of the stuff you saw back in the 80s. Only I turned up the silliness and mayhem to make it as fun as possible. But the Scum Dogs themselves, actual title characters, well, they used to be pro-athletes before they gained superpowers, and they're called Scum Dogs because people use it as a slur for people who gain superpowers to compete in sporting events. So they're Scum Dogs. They just kept using it after they decided got banned from sports to become supervillains because they're those kinds of guys. Now, you can see this guy with this purple guy with a skull, with a silver skull mask. That is Deathmug. He's the leader of the Scum Dogs. He's a parody of Skeletor from He-Man. He also has attributes he has attributes of villains from other 80s cartoons. Sees purple like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he's fighting his arch enemy who's Buick Starpoon. He's a G.I. Joe parody along with his team. He's basically a parody of Duke from G.I. Joe. You know it's him. Yeah, well, if you don't, Buick Starpoon has pink pompadour hair. You can see. I tried to make him as silly as possible and make him as fun as possible. But he's also a parody of Buzz Lightyear and James T. Kirk because he's a parody of the space captain archetype. Because all of this happens all of this does happen in space. So I thought that would be a nice little thing to read in my graphic novel as well. The other members of his team in the Space Forces is, this guy over here with the mohawk. Over here, he's a blue and white uniform, like the other guys who are on the cover. Well, he has a uniform like the other guys on the cover. His name is Roadhog. He's one of Buick Starpoon's team in the Space Forces. This bald guy with a gun down here, that is Beach Pounder. And as I said, they're all G.I. Joe parodies. And this guy firing off his weapons, this guy driving this vehicle. The guy in the red uniform. You see this other guy firing a lightning bolt at him from right there. This guy in the red, though, is known as Blast Tank. Not bad, huh? All right. Now you can back this this cover along with two other covers on the pre-launch page of my Indiegogo Scum Dogs. Just go to Indiegogo, search out Scum Dogs when you're on the site. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. Sign up for it. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. And remember, folks, go and hit that like button for me as well as go and share this video. Go and share this video on social media, okay? All right. Just a moment. I'm doing something right here. All right. This is Girl Friday. She's a member of the Wild Rangers. That's the name of Buick Starpoon's team in the Space Forces. Well, Girl Friday here is a parody on the Girl Friday archetype. You know, in a lot of TV shows and, novels and comic books, there'd be this military guy who'd be followed around by his secretary who'd be a hot woman. She'd follow him around like a puppy. Well, Girl Friday here is a parody of that because she's a parody in the fact that she is no Girl Friday. She's a second in command of Buick Starpoon, but she hates his guts. She doesn't follow him around. The only reason she's on the Wild Rangers is because she's basically a babysitter. Because while the Wild Rangers do save the day and be our heroes, they just destroy everything around them. They leave nothing really standing. Sometimes they're inept and idiotic, but they do save people. The only problem is that they destroy everything around them. So she was put on the Wild Rangers by her superiors in the Space Forces, basically to try and rein in the Wild Rangers and Buick Starpoon to make them basically less destructive, but it doesn't really help. For her part, well, Girl Friday thinks her career is over in the Space Forces because she's basically been reduced to a glorified babysitter. So basically, she hates Buick Starpoon and the rest of the Wild Rangers, and would like nothing more than to transfer out of that outfit as soon as possible. But it's going to be fun for us reading the comic book because she's going to make it fun. That's pretty good. Let's go over see this. See these guys. These guys are my parody of 80s henchmen. Because in all cartoons during the 80s, the main villain would always be served by total idiots. No matter what he'd do, he'd always have idiots following him around. Why he would have those guys? Well, no one really knows why anyone would be served by, continues letting these guys serve you if they can't do anything right. But either way, I decided to add a couple of idiots to my graphic novel that serve Death Mug. The blue guy with the top hat over here is Murder Mouth, and the pink guy down here is Sloppy. And as I said, there are a couple of total idiots who destroy everything in sight. They're just going to be fun to read as well. Come read it on my graphic novel. And remember also to go share this, hit that like button and share this video out, okay? Right. Here we have Hairmail Doctor on his pinup here. A pinup that looks pretty good, huh? Now, Hairmail Doctor is another member of the Scum Dogs team, but he basically is a mad scientist. He basically does the tech and science for Death Mug because he's a parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe. You can see he's a mad scientist that's been crushed over with a hairmail musician. See the lightning coming out of his guitar. See him dancing the spotlight. See all of the science stuff around him. Looks pretty good. Huh. Well, Hairmail Doctor is going to be he's going to be cool to read about in my graphic novel. Read about him doing mad science and stuff and, looking awesome. And here we have another pinup. Now, these pinups will be included in the graphic novel, along with, there'll be more of them, of all of the different characters. This one is of Miss Breasty Melons, but also these pinups, will be out on t-shirts from Crypto Fashion as soon as I can manage it. So you can buy them. Miss Breasty Melons here is a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. She's a party girl instead of being like the Baroness. And as I said, she likes to have fun and rock and just be awesome and just have even more fun. That's Miss Breasty Melons here. All right. Let me go over here. Oh, we got this for 8 minutes. Not too bad. All right. I think I'll exit out of these, or I could show off some more artwork. Maybe I will. Let me go over here and show you off some more artwork. Here we are. Here are the other two covers. Here's this cover that you can back on my graphic novel for my graphic novel. This is the Scum Dogs running down my parody of the Smurfs, the Snores. The Snores are little purple men. They're evil communists. They're going to be fun watching them. Now, they're just my parody of them and stuff like that. Now, Death Mug himself, he's just a fun character. You see this in this cover, looks pretty awesome. But we also have this cover here. This cover is basically, how in all TV shows and no matter what they do, occasionally the main characters would end up working at a burger joint for some odd reason. Well, this is my parody cover of that. See, he's basically asking people, welcome to Bugger Burgers. I'll have better artwork. We'll have better wording in here when I have it actually published for you. For you to get going back and stuff. But it's a pretty damn good cover, don't you think? All right, and we have this splash page from my graphic novel. It shows what happens in one part. The Scum Dogs are in the Scum Dogs dreadnought flying over the USS, the Buick Starpoon ship, the USS Outstanding. See, the Scum Dogs are trying to get past this ship here, the the Wild Rangers ship right down here, this thing right here, and get into this ship with the big red face on it. The ship with this face on and stuff. They need to get into it because there's a MacGuffin they need to get so they can go and conquer the universe inside of it. So they need to get past it and get in there. It's going to lead to one hell of a great part of the Mike graphic novel. And when you read about it, the cover here, the artwork looks pretty good, huh? Pretty fun. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe I'll exit out of this now and get that as well. Now, let's go over here. And hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, folks. As well as keep doing what you need to and hit that like button for me. All right. I suppose we could look at Graham Nolan's The Canoe. Have some fun there. As you know, Graham Nolan's Alien Alamo, I meant. It's made $38,000. It's got 20 days left. You can back this book for $25. You have several different covers you can back, so that's just good, as well as several more different perks you can get as well. Looks good. Let's take a look at this trailer. Just a moment. All right. Looks pretty good, huh? Looks pretty good, huh? It's Alien Alamo. Look, you can get back it on Indiegogo. There's this as well. There's the other stuff as well. There's Clayman One Shot, which has made $991. Looks pretty good. $991. You can back this book for, well, crossover book, digital. Well, you can get digital as well as physical copies, combined comics. One shot physical, 10 USD. Crossover physical book, 10 USD. Not bad. It's made $991. Got a few good people investing in. The artwork for this book is pretty decent. Let's see. Finally, after 2 years, he has come. Well, finally. Clayman is now, well, after 2 years, huh? Ooh, after 2 years. Clayman is now coming to crowdfunding digital and physical comics galore with the help and inspiration of many comics pros and indie pros alike. A big boy's dream will come true and people will get their hands on the... With the help of an inspiration of many comics pros and indie pros alike, big boy's dream will come true and people will get their hands on the Smiling Ray. Books, huh? 18 pages of Clayman content. Campaign perks include digital copy of the books and the ginormous combined physical book featuring bonus art from the likes of... all right. Looks good. The artwork is pretty good. It's a simple, quiet night in the Futuroka city. Clay just wants to go to his favorite store to buy some food and drinks for nightly patrol. Too bad for him. He got some unwelcome patrons. Clayman's one shot is 12 pages of comedic action filled with good one-liners and in-your-face excitement. This book wouldn't be possible without my team. Not bad. They're pretty good. It's made $991, and you can back 2 books as well as getting them combined. So you're getting pretty good story and stuff here. You can also get this book here, which was also come out earlier. All of it looks pretty good. It's up on Indiegogo, so make sure to go check out Indiegogo. It's got, I think it's still got a few days left. Now funding through in demand. Okay. There's Admiral Pizza. You take a look at this. Admiral Pizza is a comedy book. It's not got the greatest artwork, but if you pay $25, you're getting one hell of still looks like a pretty good book. The interior art is just a comedy and stuff like that. Don't expect anything too great here. Don't expect the best artwork, but do expect a pretty good story at least. That's Admiral Pizza. You can back, not bad. Let's go look at this. Let's go look at this promo here. Or maybe I should do this. Let's go look at this promotional. Let's go look at this promotional here. All right, that was Admiral Pizza. Looks pretty good, huh? And back this book on Indiegogo. Go do so. Let's go look at some more stuff. Anyone else looking at us? Let's see if you guys hit that. Oh, yes, you guys have hit that like button for me. Thank you. As well as please keep hitting that like button, as well as go and share this video out on social media. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Twitter and share it out on Facebook. All right, so let's look at this stuff here. Maybe look at this to look at next. Here's Book for the Crazies III. It looks like a good-looking graphic novel. You can back it for $15 on Indiegogo. Let's look at this trailer.
do if you completely lost it? Your job, your family, your home, your mind. Would anyone care? Where would you go? Perhaps you'd be forced, like so many unfortunate others, to live on the streets, a bum, overlooked and forgotten by the society that you were cast in. Now imagine that an insane cultivator has been slowly injecting mind-altering drugs into the food that you and all the other homeless Henchmen breadlines. Brainwashing you to be a mindless servant is the scariest bid for absolute power. Can you imagine it? Quick, there's no time to think. I hope you consider the questions that I've just posed, because a troubled man named Dante did. And when he found himself in the middle of a war between drug dealers, occult militants, and a corrupt mayor's secret police, well, he did what any of us would do. Panic. I'm Rusty Cage, and this is the continued harrowing tale of two bums fighting to save the homeless from the forces of evil. This is Requiem of the Crazies, Part 3, now crowdfunding on Indiegogo. If you missed the first two Indiegogo comic book campaigns, there is no better time to join. These books are selling like hotcakes, and issue 3 is the most action-packed issue yet. That's one hot book. By joining this Indiegogo campaign, you can get everything from a signed copy of a comic, stickers, patches, posters, pins, and even get your name printed in the back of the comic. And well, I've always been taught to never ask for something without giving something in return, which is why I've made Requiem of the Crazies Part 1 and 2 available to read for free online. I hope you'll all consider contributing to this Indiegogo campaign. Just
looks pretty good, huh? That's Requiem of the Crazies. Looks like fun. And it's made $26,000. It's got 23 days left. It's made quite a bit of money. Let's see some more stuff. There's Starlight Cats. Has made $90,000. That's pretty good. Bad. Let's see some more stuff. There's Cross Comics. Our friend here who was up here on this, well, on my show a few weeks ago. This is his new book, Cross Comics Coloring Book. It's made $212. It's got 30 hours left. It's going for $392 and stuff. It probably will make it. It'll probably get it out of 30 days. It's pretty close to doing that. Well, this book is all about Canadian Shield. It looks pretty good, huh, folks? Going back it on Indiegogo. What else to see here? Let's go this way. There's Rock and Roll Ninja graphic novel. It's made $20,000 already with 23 days left. It looks pretty good. No trailer though. 100-page graphic novel because you demanded it. Rock and Roll Ninja is a 100-page graphic novel about 4 Vietnam veterans who escaped from a ninja clan to pursue their dreams, rock band and stuff. From our friend Richard Meyer, our boy Zach. This looks like a great-looking book. Let's see. After having all of their equipment and vans stolen after a concert, they accept an offer from a colonel they knew in Vietnam for a 6-week security consultant gig in Japan. Who could go wrong? They trained some very serious and fit Japanese men in their elite tactics and advanced weaponry that they used max soldiers as they finished in the consulting gig. They found out that they won't be going home ever. The people who they had been trained are ninja rock band. After years of service at the Ninja Clan, the boys finally escape and head back to New York City. They reform the band and must turn down all record deals and promotions since they have to lie low so that Ninja Clan cannot track them down and kill them, or even worse, force them back to their nightmarish life as they had already escaped from. Rock and Roll Ninja. Realizing that their big shot is passing them by, the boys create an elaborate plan to lure their ninja clan to New York City and pick them off one by one. They do this by splicing in footage of them in ninja garb using secret techniques from their ninja clan into VHS tapes of redubbed ninja movies that were filmed in the Philippines, but they're not the only people with plans for the ninja clan. The colonel wants to bring ninja into the modern world, franchise them. Woohoo! Looks good. The art in the book looks good as well. I like what I'm seeing here. This looks like a good-looking book. I guess not. Yeah, there's artwork in the book. It looks awesome. This other stuff looks good as well. Looks pretty good. All right, Rock and Roll Ninja has made $20,000. It's going for $25. It's got 23 days left. It will probably be funded and looks great. You can back this book, 13 books bundle. Rock and Roll Ninja Pinup graphic novel, $30. Rock and Roll Ninja 1 signed, $30. $30 for this book. That's a good price. A very good price. Let's see. We got that done. Maybe a look at some other stuff now. Let's go back over here. Has anyone else hit that like button for me, folks? If you haven't, please hit that like button for me, will you? It helps me fight the algorithm as well as please go and share this video out. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Facebook. Let's look at Thrilling Comics issue 1. Just a moment. Thrilling Comics. Legendary comic writer Chuck Dixon, Batman Birds of Prey, is joined by writers Clint Stoker, blah, blah, blah. Issue 1 features the first chapter of 3 stories, each one inspired by the heroes of the 1940s with art by Thrilling Comics. Looks pretty awesome. You can back this book. Cover bundle, regular, $45. Issue 1 digital copy. Issue 1 main cover, $15. It's pretty good. Yeah, Cat is back. Mirror and Turnaround actress Leah Allen has just landed the role of a lifetime playing the framed comic book superhero Cat in Black. But as a member of the film crew are murdered one by one, fiction blurs into reality as Linda the next target. The only way to find out and stop the killer is for her to step into the role and become the true Cat in Black. Silver Streak. Persis Mills, just weeks after Silver Streak rose from the grave with superhuman abilities, on the trail of a criminal cult obsessed with silver. He's hunting for answers while being hunted by his old life. Even if this newfound speed and strength don't fail him, his fragile psyche is about to meet its match in a new enemy. Black Terror. Decades after his death, the Black Terror is back, but now he's terrorizing the very city he once swore to protect, and the only person who can stop him is the Black Terror. Looks good. Who are these two Black Terrors, and what are they after? The mystery begins to unfold in twice. Oh, that looks awesome. Let's see this trailer now.
Talking to you about Thrilling Comics, a new project I am working on, be available through Indiegogo. And I urge you to support this project because it's a good comic, it's a fun comic. Remember good comics? Remember fun comics? Remember the days before the mainstream superhero publishers took us down a nihilistic road to mediocrity? I should. And my part of this project is based on Lena Elias's classic Golden Age character, the Black Cat. Now, I've updated it, but I really haven't changed it. Linda is a stunt woman and an actress by day, and a crime-fighting vigilante known as the Cat in Black by night. It's a Hollywood murder mystery, and it joins two other titles in the series, featuring the Black Terror and Silver Streak. And each story, after the 3 issues are done, will form a complete standalone story on their own. And all you have to do is go to Indiegogo and lend your support and basically cast your vote for fun comics.
All right, looks pretty good, huh, folks? That was pretty good. That was pretty good. This book looks good. It's up on Indiegogo. Go check it out. Let's go look at some other stuff now. There's Groken. We could look at that. There's Malevolent Rising 4. We could look at that as well. Let's see. Let me go back here. Anyone else? Feel free to leave a few chats, folks. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let's see. If 2 people left the likes, that's pretty good at least. Now, maybe we'll go over here. Bucket of bolts. Below the spaceship plate to find out how it changes as it passes through the hands of different captains. Bucket of bolts, huh? Maybe. Maybe I'll go over here. Wrong way. Maybe I'll. Hey guys, want me to send out a tweet? Maybe John Malin, huh? Or maybe I should just do this. All right. Maybe go over here for a moment. In case I don't think I can be doxxed by just basically using this over here for messages and stuff. So maybe call John Malin, see if he wants to come on. Oops. All right, let's see. John, you're here. All right, let's see. Again, see if we can't get him to come on. John. Let me go over here first. I gotta do that too. Let's see. Do that. Yeah. See if we can't get John Malin to come on. If he wants to come on, that is. All right. There, I invited him. It's up to him if he wants to come here. I could do one for Ethan Van Scaver as well. See there, get that. Yes. Right there. Oh, oops. There. Now I'll go back over here, do this. There. Oh, we have 2 people watching. I did invite John Malin and Ethan Van Sciver to come on. I need to basically try to get maybe Cecil to come back on again. To do that and stuff. In fact, let me try something real quick. Let me go over here. I did subscribe to his new channels at least, so maybe home. All right. How do I do this? Lists, profile more. Let's see. So that. All right. Let's see. Let's see about that. Still can't seem to get a message to him. I guess I need to basically go on another live stream, see if I can't get him to send me the link. It looks impossible to somehow get that through. Oh well, I can always get it later. I can do this. All right, let's go over here. Let's find some other stuff to look at. What to look at next. All right, let's see. Let's go over here. All right, there. Go to the table. Ooh, you guys can see this, right? Yeah. No. No, I forgot to do this. There. We're on tabletop games on this site. Towers of Light. Halloween Miss Spell. Heavy metal dwarven dungeon adventures to steal your soul. Bandits and Knights. Physical Princess TL files 32 miniatures. Your tabletop games that can fit any game. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. Looks good. Looks pretty awesome. It's made $2,093. It's got 181 backers. Not too bad. Where are you getting this bundle? Bundle of 2 groups that can fit any campaign. Judging managers will love it, and you can either get them as CC to print them. You can either get them as files to print them yourself, or get top quality physical prints. Those who want STL files will get all the miniatures featured in this campaign in their pre-supported versions. Those who choose to get physical minis can either get a single pack they want, or get both packs in one bundle. Each pack has 6 miniatures in it, which makes a total of 12. If you choose to get both, all physical prints are going to be printed and highest resolution on the market at this moment, which is pretty good. Look at this. Yeah, these look pretty good. I like these. Ooh, wow, these look like good models. Very nice models here. Pretty damn good looking. Now, let's go back over here. Let's look at this. Digital Wizard, get ST files and of all miniatures featured in Knights and Bandits, $4. Pledge 16 or more Knight Pack. Get 5 32mm scale miniatures of the Knights. Looks good. Looks very good. Ooh. Get pledge 16 Bandit Knight for the Knight Pack. You get that. You get another $16 for the Bandit Pack. Pledge 22 or more early game Master Pack. Get 32mm miniatures, 5 bandits and 5 knights. Yeah, it looks good. Pledge 24 or more Game Master. Get 32mm miniatures, 5 bandits and 5 knights. Plus some other stuff, right? Or maybe all knights. Looks or $22. Get pledge 22 or more early game Master Pack. Get 32mm miniatures, 5 bandits and 5 knights. Looks good. All right, let's go over here now. And I've said this before, folks. I'm thinking about having my own toys for my Scum Dogs thing. Simple ones, like the Ultimate Muscle toys. You know, I've said this before. Let me show what I mean by that. Let's go to, yeah. All right. See there, they're known as Muscle Men toys. Let's see. Muscle Men toys. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we are. Image results. Oh, muscle. This is what I'm talking about here. They be simple toys of the Scum Dogs and the Buick Starpoon's team, the Wild Rangers. You get them like this. Let me get a better image up. See, like this and stuff. They'd probably come in packs of 5 or 6 or so. I could probably manage that, and it'd probably be one single color like this. And I also maybe even add more characters that haven't appeared in the graphic novel yet, but will appear in future graphic novels. I think this would be pretty good I think that these would be pretty good and very easy to make. And maybe I'd even get other comic skaters to have their own characters as these kinds of toys too, because these kinds of toys are always good. They're little muscle wrestling figures. They don't have much posability, but they were always fun. I remember them. I think I had a bunch of these as a kid. Oh, they're so cool looking. These Muscle Men toys. Should I just call them Scum Dogs, or maybe Comic Skate Scum Dogs? And then maybe Comic Skate Extras for any other one who wants to have their own characters as a Muscle Man figurine. They look awesome, don't you think? That looks pretty good. All right, let's go back over here real quick. Anyone watching us? Anyone leaving us in tweets? As I said, I'm thinking about trying to get my Scum Dogs characters out in Muscle Man little things. They'd probably be only one color and stuff like that, like these. Basically, as a homage, and because it's probably cheap, maybe make them pink like this, or maybe blue. Either way, it could be fun. There's also this. Look at these little things. They're cool looking. Muscle Man, Scum Dogs. All right. This is what I want to do as well. They'll show it off. I think it would be pretty good. If we go back over here, I can look at more of that stuff in a moment. How far am I? We're 41 minutes in, so maybe I should go over to Disney Star Wars is Dumb and start thinking about looking at a few articles. Adam Lance Garcia shines his virtual signal. How annoying. Let's go to Bounding into Comics. Bounding into Comics, your destination for comic books. All right, let's try that. Psychology Today, Kat Sed's article criticizing celebrities after he obliterated Hollywood elitist Seth Rogen. Psychology Today, Kat Sed's article, unpublished, basically censors this guy's Kat Sed's article criticizing celebrities after he obliterated Hollywood Seth Rogen. Star Wars novelist A.K. Johnson wishes white women ruining things, huh? This coming from another white woman. Should I look at this? It looks kind of bad. Demon Slayer Monka teases science fiction comedy series for his next project. Kelly Jones show off terrifying new Batman designs. Marvel artist John Bennett accused of her artwork error in the Mortal Hawk 43. Anti-Semitism in Mortal Hawk 43. Let me guess, because one of the faces on the Hulk looks like a Jewish man or something. Maybe look at this. I don't really want to say it. It's kind of depressing. Let's see. Terrifying new Batman design. Let's take a look at this. Maybe. Should I look at this or not? Let's go back over here. We got two people watching. I'm going to, please hit that like button for me, folks, okay? It helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go and share this video on Twitter and Facebook, as well as go over to Indiegogo. And basically, when you're on Indiegogo, search out Scum Dogs. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. When you're there, go and sign up for it. It'll sign up for my pre-launch page. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. Now let's look at this. Kelly Jones, new Batman designs. Artist Kelly Jones is known for his horror designs, and more importantly, Batman's extremely his long ears has revealed some brand new Batman design that will not only terrify you, but the denizens of Gotham as well. Jones has worked on a number of Batman books, most recently worked on Batman Kings of Fear with Scott Pearson, worked on the main Batman book alongside Doug Moss, 1990s. Jones' work on Batman has been so prolific that DC Comics publisher Batman Kelly edition showcases the Jones Batman working when he teamed up with Mornox from Batman 515 through a bunch of other issues. Back on January 26th, Jones shared a fearsome demonic Batman instead. Oh, it looks good. Of his cape, he was demon wings. His body has lost his flesh, and you can sketch the skeletal structure underneath his hands have been replaced with razor sharp claws, and his right hand appears to have turned into some kind of demonic mouth. You would not want to be stuck in Gotham back alley with this Batman creature, stalking you, creature. Jones coming on the page ran breaking in new tools. Looks pretty good. Ooh. A few days later, Jones would share a more traditional Batman pinup. At least for him, he wrote a little piece to test out a new, more rough and toothy paper for an upcoming project. I like this bit of rough paper so as it holds the brush in place and makes it more precise and random line ink, and if that makes sense. Yeah, nice. Next, he showed another more traditional Batman. This time, instead of hanging on to the side of the wall, he's on the top of a building looking down upon Gotham. The bat signal is lit up behind him. Crime is afoot, and Batman is on the case. Yeah, that looks good. Jones wrote another test piece done in a slightly smoother paper that allowed more, work with the brush and flexibility. Well, more work with the pen and flexibility with the brush. I like the other paper a whole lot too. Tough call. Batman is a good character. At the best, maybe I should try new tools. Ooh. Jones then showed a Batman that is much more mystical. As you can see, as he cape flows about him like like an ancient wizard. He wrote the last little test piece, tools that I'm not familiar or comfortable on different papers, old battered brushes and nibs that only flow as they don't do what I want reflexively. The idea I got from my conversation with Bernie. A conversation with someone, huh? Well, a conversation with someone. He continued, Winston had said at one point, he got such a mastery of his old tools that he felt it began to affect his work as it removed those moments where you stop and choose a direction or concentrate on making the application fit the drawing. Too much of a smooth of a line when a regular, rougher one would be better, or too rhythmic or this current line would be necessary. It's helping me see the form a lot clearer and the light more than the shadow. Captain is still teaching me. Ooh. It's unclear if this project, if it's unclear if the Jones is preparing for a Batman project. However, it does appear to involve werewolves. Before he began sharing his Batman work, Jones shared 2 werewolves to his Facebook. The first he did not provide any commentary and simply shared the ferocious beast. He then shared an action shot of the werewolf leaping towards someone or something. In his closest extended, he wrote werewolf from the upcoming little ditty. Here's a better look. What do you make of? Well, it looks pretty good to me. I mean, all of it looks pretty good. All right, let's go over here, 48 minutes in. Let's see, have you guys hit that like button for me? Keep hitting that like button for me, will you, folks? It helps me fight the algorithm so I can get my stuff out to you sooner, as well as get my graphic novel out to you once I have funding. Because then you will know, you'll all be getting it. All right. Let's do this. What to look at next? Monster MD. There's Ethan Skyver over there. There's Shao Century, Book 1 of the Eternal. Let's go back up here. 11 Rising, Volume 4. There's Nightmare Theater. We'll take a look at that. This book, you can back for a physical copy of this book. Print copy, $30. You have other perks as well, but I would like to have the print copy. Let's see. Nightmare Theater is a 272-page trade paperback anthology collecting horror stories by some of the biggest names in indie comics. Over 35 incredible comics teams bring you frightful tales that look awesome. You have a bunch of little stories in that book, and it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at this trailer.
Hello, Fiends, fellow frighteners. Shelley Poe-Stoker here, the immortal, literary monstrous, and horror film aficionado. Welcome to Nightmare Theater.
Nightmares come in many forms. A murderous row of creatures crawl.
breaking curfew and shattering norms. Their frightening tale is for one head. Cinematic blood flows.
Oh, hi. Hi, I'm David Schrader.
I'm Creepy Clay Adams. Together, we funded and fulfilled 10 projects on the platform. So we're scary good at this.
There are simply too many amazing creators involved in this project to name them all here. But rest assured, we brought together some of the best in indie comics to give you this monster-sized volume of cinema-inspired horror.
Hey, Dave, we should show more love. Can you do that creepy Vincent Pricey thing again?
Cinematic blood flows forward. Ghouls and slashers fill the pages. West, east, south, and north, as every monster fully rages. Legends of terror to stalk the reader. For every ghost, killer, and brain eater. To each maniac, demon, and leader, we bring the evil of Nightmare Theater.
Woo! Scary stuff indeed. Join us on this dark journey into fear and phantasmagoria. The theater is open. It's haunted, but it's open. What are you scared of? It's you.
All right, that was pretty good. That was Nightmare Theater. You can back it for $30. There are a variety of different covers, right? Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's go look at some more stuff. Let's go. Has anyone hit that like button for me? And more people watching? Ooh, you have hit that like button for me. Continue hitting that like button for me, folks, and having some fun. Maybe go over to here. We looked at this. Maybe go to Cosmic Book News. All right, let's see this. Page remembered as Black Panther. So you're replacing him with this guy as Black Panther. So so you're not going to go with the female route, huh? Blade gets Watchman writer. Blah. Blade gets a Watchman writer. Bull. Henry Cavill back as Superman. Be a done deal. Of course not. Don't get Henry Cavill because you're idiots. Superman Henry Cavill rumor for Shazam 2. Cop bashing outrunning trash. Yeah, because they need to go attack a policeman because they're so stupid. Suicide Squad. Jared Leto. Justice League Society for World War II features time traveling Flash. All right, some of this doesn't look all that great to me. WandaVision, great. I don't want to talk about that. Maybe go over here now. Let's try. We got this covered. All right. Chris Evans rumored to return in Human Torch and Doctor Strange 2. Marvel reportedly wants Jessica Alba back for Doctor Strange 2. Full title: Marvel's Blade reboot repeatedly revealed. Willem Dafoe reportedly spotted set for Spider-Man 3. Wait a minute. Yeah, you guys are seeing that. That's pretty good. For a second, that it was. Let's see. Capcom drops cryptic new Evil Village teaser. Mass Effect will edit sexualized cheese. They're going to get rid of the sex scenes in Mass Effect, huh? Oh, great. Bloody hell. Oh, it's boring. I don't think I want to read any of these stories. See, nothing there I really want to look at. Well, there's these stories up here. This is annoying though. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Scrap rats. A crew just trying to get by in a rough galaxy level low system built around OGL. Let's look at some more games and stuff like that. Brittle make 100. Let's take a look at this. 123 to basically pledge to 239. These are models. These are pretty good. Story. Bring your tabletop game, The Brutality of Ogna. Our project, you'll get one of the following options. Option 1, digital. You receive ST files for the 3 models. Every model is deep and thick enough for almost any 3D printer. Each sculpture is free to undercut any other problems. Support. Look at these. These are good models. Option 2, physical and painted. You'll receive then painted physical models printed in high-quality resin. You can choose between 208mm or 32mm. If you need a different size, contact us. Option 3, physical painted. You'll receive the painted physical models in high-quality resin. You can choose between 28mm or 32, you can choose between 20 or so. Or looks pretty good. Looks very good. Yeah, and back to this on this Brittle Make 100. Uknar the Orc. Looks pretty good. So I'm going for 239. It's got 24 days to go. It looks pretty good. Very nice. Whoops. Look at this stuff. Let's see. Lurkers from the Deep. 28mm Cthulhu miniatures and train. Going for $35,300. It's made $35,000. It's over what it was asking for. 23 days to go. Not bad. Let's see. In this expression set for 72 pulp, players can put their wits into a linked narrative campaign in some of your favorite cinematic settings. This pack war movies clash with cosmic horror. Players control a cast of heroic men and soldiers, agents of feel the villainous cult of Cthulhu as they battle for control of the decaying New England town. A march part play through 5 chapters, fighting to save or conquer. Looks pretty good. Lurkers from the Deep. M46. Looks like a good looking game. Let's take a look at this trailer. At least part of it. All right. That looks pretty good. Lurkers from the Deep. Miniatures and stuff that you can get it and stuff. Go, well, if you want to, go look at it. But as I said, go look at it. Now, maybe we'll go over here. Let's go. Let's go look at Billy Bust Up, a 3D platformer that has made $146,000. looks pretty good. It looks like a great looking game. Let's go look at the trailer here.
You, nothing but a thorn in my side since day one. But I am Tokyo, the great, and I'm not. Be outdone. Welcome to Fan Tokyo Spectacular. Enter in the pound. Please excuse my thespian vernacular when I say go is going down. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet. On a string, I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little muppet. Plaything. Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run. Cause now your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. Swab the deck and play part 3. Mugs galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, cause Shatner's looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet. On a string, I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little muppet.
All right, that was Billy Bust Up. It looks like a great game. You can go back in and stuff. There's a demo and stuff as well. I really should think about checking it out. Billy Bust Up, a musical 3D platformer. Looks good. All right, let me go back over here. Maybe I should just do that. Now, what to look at next? Let's look at video games. This way. Not too bad. Maybe go look at this. So this. Bernard Parlo. All right. Let's see this down here. Flytrap Traveler Comic Adventure. Let's see. Shaolin Nun 2. Jump into Kung Fu action with issue. Shaolin Nun issue. Don't let women into Shaolin monks. Nine Tales of Chronicles of the Red Sphinx. The Bears, no cares. I'm bored here. Babylon Working 3 is up on here as well. Nebula Pearl, science fiction action comic that follow a crew of space pirate cannibal call girls. Let's go down here a bit. Thrasher's World Invasion. Handbreakers versus Aliens. 216% pledged, 1% funded, 21 days to 4 days to go. This used to be on Indiegogo, didn't get started. Hopefully it does something good here. Vampire versus Blood Rights. Carmen America has made some money here. It's Carmen America Volume 3. Not bad. It's made $79,000. That's very nice. All right, let's go down here, see if there's anything else to look at. Let's go back over to Indiegogo. There's South Century. Take a look at that. Or we could, let's go up here now. Let's see about this. Let's go over to tabletop games over here. Destroy the cards. The folio back label 4, a dark fantasy adventure model for both AD&D and 5th edition mechanics. Let's take a look at this. It's been $2,124. It's going for $5,000. Not too bad. The folio black label are fantasy adventure models that are comparable with both classic Advanced Dungeons & Dragons and the 5th edition D&D formats. Each adventure combines what I enjoyed most from the heady days of the late 1970s, 80s, swords and sorcery storytelling. Folio Black Label 4 begins a new chapter in the series, this time pitting the characters against a demonic slaving nation bound to a cursed ruins call the burning city. In this adventure, the characters will have to try and retrieve a stolen noble before she's taken too deep into the demon insect-infested lands that surround the burning city. For hundreds of miles, they must enter a slaver compound and underground lair to retrieve her, fighting terrible creatures along the way. Taking a page from the previous Black Label, this one is going to have an even more adult edge than can be found in the standard folio. And yes, folio. And yes, there might be some nudity and maybe some horror and maybe a twisted quality here and there. But the base is really just about the fun of hacking and slashing your way through a pulp-style adventure with blatant evildoers, magical churches, and exposed flesh. So I'm throwing out the standard political correct playbook. Yeah. So I'm throwing out if you follow a standard politically correct playbook, you probably shouldn't follow it at all. Or whether you should stop following it. This looks good. Wow, look at that artwork. That looks beautiful. Wow, this looks good. Very nice. Yes, very nice. Okay, that's the folio book label 4. You can back it here. It's on Indiegogo. It's made $2,124. It's got 16 days to go. It's pretty good. Oops, I forgot. We also have a trailer to look at.
Hey y'all, Scott here from Art of the Genre, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about our newest crowdfund.
No, I don't think I'll look at this guy. This guy's face is horrible. I'll come back to it in a moment. Or maybe later. I see this. Trowbridge Curl. Endless Realms, Tomes, Spirits RPG Supplement. Tomes Spirits is our first tabletop RPG supplement and your gateway to the world of the spirits. Made 10,654. Not too bad. Let's go over here. Made an hour and 8 minutes in. Not too bad already. Let's see. You hit that like button from the folks, and I'm really glad about that. Let's see. Other stuff to look at. Get that here. Let's go over here. Writing Publishing. New children's book, Raleigh and Milo. All right. Let's look at some other stuff. Let's look at video games. Emos Tactical FPS. I'm creating my own tactical FPS game, and I need your help to make it as good as possible. $30, huh? Let's see. Emos is my first game ever. I started developing this game at the same time I started learning game development. I've been working on it for 7 months now, and I'm going to release a free demo on Steam so you can see my progress. Far without spending money. But by doing this, I am sure that everyone will see the passion and time I have been putting into this game. Yes, there will be a few bugs, etc. in the demo, but it's going to have the goal is to show you what I was able to create in only a few months, learning and working on this game. The reason I chose Indiegogo is because even though I'm creating my own codes, I will still need plenty of the art assets to make Amos as good as possible, more and better. The animations and more weapons, buildings, and level design tools are some of the things that I would like to buy to make the game exactly as they want to be. Looks pretty good. Looks good. That was Imminent Tactical FPS. Not too bad. Yeah, let's look at this. Distiladium on Mercer 7 International Award-winning graphics 360. It's been $39,700. Not too bad. What else to look at? Let's go back to comics. Let's see if we can't get more comics to come up. There's Lady Satan. There's Grokin. We can take a look at that. Grokin is a comic book that looks pretty good. It's made $36,000. The artwork in this book looks pretty good. I mean, honestly, look at it. Here's the interior art. It looks beautiful. And this happens here. Wow, this book looks good. Let's see, Show Some Love. You can back this book for $25. You have several covers as well. Yeah, you have several different covers you can back, and they all look beautiful. That's Crookin. Looks like a good-looking book. So go back it on Indiegogo. Let's see now. Let's see now. 11 months in, not too bad. Let's see. Maybe we go over to Scum Dogs and Indiegogo and check out my pre-launch page of my graphic novel. Let's go do this.
Bored? You got any great comic books to read? As if you're falling through the depths of space? Then come read Scum Dogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And then like the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, then you won't get anything that you could politics in. You can hear it on the wind. Scum Dogs. Just a great comic. Just barging down your door, distressing all the little purple bastards running and screaming in terror. That's Scum Dogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, with bizarre happenings and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hairmail Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Murder Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starcode, who leads his team in the space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scum Dogs. You'll get characters like Hairmail Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with Blast Tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scum Dogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s violent muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of of the characters just working at a program. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as the cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scum Dogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
And that was my trailer for my graphic novel, which is in a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo. Go to Indiegogo, check and search out Scum Dogs, go and sign up for it, and basically, yeah, the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. I'm going to thank you all for joining me today. We had some fun today. We looked at some news stories. We looked at some great stuff. Remember, folks, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics, They're Bad For You. That's Read Comics, They're Bad For You. There is misspelled in the title, so it's THERE, so that's Read Comics, They're Bad For You. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that like button for me because it helps me fight the algorithm. And also leave some tweets down below, leave some comments down below. I love hearing from you folks, as well as please go and please go and share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, share it anywhere. As well as, remember, folks, go and subscribe to to stitch together picks. It's a YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. It's hosted by the Maniacal Cinephile. He reviews movies, and you're going to love his horror movie reviews. They are just great. He's also reviewed other movies as well. They all look pretty good. I'm pretty sure he did other movies and stuff like that. Well, he does his character called the Maniacal Cinephile, and it's just fun as hell to watch. As well as go over to Creepy Little Book and subscribe to him too. It's another YouTube channel. Creepy Little Book does these little videos of where he talks about high strangeness. He releases them every so often, every week or so. And also, he does live streams every night around 12:30 on weekdays and 11 o'clock on weekends, where he talks about aliens and ghosts, and they are just great to look. He's so informative and very well done. Let's go and subscribe to Creepy Little Book, as well as go over and subscribe to Robot Co-op on Twitch. Robot Co-op is like Mystery Science Theater 3000. They use these robot puppets to do these live streams, and they're fun as hell. They play video games, and well, you're gonna love their channel. They are just great. Go and subscribe on Twitch to Robot Co-op, as well as go over and, well, as well as, remember folks, I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 8, 10, or 11 for another live stream, so be sure to come back again tomorrow for another live stream. I'm Chris Williams from the Scum Dogs channel. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all again soon.